Hey, welcome back everyone. My name is Jas and welcome to Vardeez.com. And today I'm talking about the last few days or last 20 days strategy that you can actually use for the FRM Part 1 exam. Now, before I actually begin this video, I am assuming that you might have done your curriculum. You might have solved the chapter-wise questions and so on and so forth. I'm assuming that. But if you haven't done that, if you have left out certain topics, certain chapters, if you feel that you do not have the overview of FRM, if you tend to forget things, then I've done a crash course for FRM Part 1. So wherein you would see approximately 30 to 35 hours of FRM Part 1. You can actually consider that if you want to have the entire overview of FRM Part 1. Plus there's a crash course revision notes as well that I've actually prepared, and that's going to come in really handy in the last few days of your exam. Otherwise, revising from Schweizer will take a lot of time, but if you revise from our notes, you can actually do the entire revision within one day as well. So you can consider that. Alright, now let's get straight to the point that what should we be doing in the last few days? Well, the very first off is that start solving the mock exams now. I see a lot of candidates, what they do is they keep the mock exam for the very end, maybe in the last 1 week or so, and thinking that they would be able to complete it all at once in the next 4 or 5 days before the exam. But I truly believe that this is not right. That's not what the purpose is. Ideally, if you start, let's say from this weekend, let's say Saturday or Sunday, if you pick up one mock exam, you will understand what time management is, how many questions you were able to solve in the mock exams, and also you would understand how many mistakes or silly mistakes that you might have made, and you can actually you have a time for improvement over the next few days that you can actually do it if you do the mock exams right now. So you get to know a lot about that, okay, and you can apply these things in your second mock. If you retain the mocks for the end, you would not be able to do, the trial and error, that the strategy that actually works for you. You would not be able to figure that out. And probably if you do it at the very end, some people may get into a pressure or a panic mode if they do not have their performance up to the mark. So for example, if you get a very low score, probably you may just feel like, okay, your preparation is not up to the mark, and you wouldn't do the rest of the mocks, and you will just look at it and you will go to the exam. So I don't want that thing to happen. Start now. Any updates, any improvements, whatever that you want to do it, at least you will have ample amount of time to apply those things and get the best out of it. So that's one thing that I truly suggest: do the mock exams now. The second thing is that you have to follow revise and practice strategy. While you solve these mocks, or rather these questions, I don't want you to just keep solving the questions and just not revising. So the second point is very crucial. You have to actually follow this thing, that after every mock exam, maybe just take 1 or 2 days just for revision, revising the entire curriculum, and then take up the second mock. Then again revise, take up the third mock, right? So on and so forth. You go through it and you would have a better improvements in all the upcoming mocks that you would be taking. Okay, not simply like just take the mock, again another day take the mock, revise in between. That's what the point is. And finally, the third thing that I would want to convey is that for the last 3 to 4 days of your exam, just prior to your exam day, do not solve any new questions. Do not solve or do not go through any new topics, something that you might have left out. Don't do that. That's not going to help you. Plus, the last few days should be actually reserved for revision purposes, retention. Remember, on the FRM exam, retention is the key. So you really have to focus on that prior to the last 3 to 4 days of your exam day. Just revise, go through the formula, go through your notes, and that is going to really help you out. So and also you can refer to our revision notes as well. If you have taken a crash course, you would actually benefit a lot. Alright, so with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be putting up some more videos as well. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and good day ahead.